Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are brand new, welcome. I hope that you will stay. I hope you will hit that subscription button if you like this programming. Thank you so much for giving a shot with Ten of Cups Tarot. And for those of you who are always here, clicking and liking and being in the comments, all of that stuff, I do appreciate you, my ride or dies. I appreciate you so much. Leo, we are doing a reading for the week ahead, as we always do for these weekly readings. And looking into the week ahead, whether you get this today, tomorrow, or a year from now, it is always going to be for the week ahead, Leo. Let's find out what's going on for you in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo energy, please. Tell me about Leo. All right. We do have a new beginning on the table here. Leo, I want to say that you're going through some sort of a transformative time here. It does feel like things are about to get easier for you if it's been hard, I want to say. If you've been in a really hard place here, we do have conflict and defeat. We have someone who's stumbling here, about to fall, trying to catch themselves from falling off the stairs here. I don't think there's much light. I feel like the light is very dim here. I want to say that with conflict and defeat that you're in a place of lack. Maybe for some of you it could be right now, but in the week ahead possibly. But I want to say it's temporary. Now, for some of you it's not temporary. For some of you, you've been in this conflict and defeat sort of energy for a long while, and I want to tell you that it's about to get easier, but it does take some work. It does take some action from you. And this is the firm foundation. So this is the Four of Wands. I want to say for some of you that maybe you have been sort of feeling like you don't have enough, or feeling in lack as it pertains to your home, your hearth, your children, your family, maybe finding housing, that kind of thing. It does feel like it's going to get easier. You are going to create this firm foundation. I think it has a lot to do with this heart chakra energy. It feels like somebody was blocked in the heart chakra, and it's really important to have the heart chakra open so you can feel things. And I feel like you had shut that off or disconnected from your emotions, disconnected from the heart. And I feel like it feels like you had tried to shut your heart off back here because things were going so badly. It feels like the conflict and the defeat was too much, and maybe that you had shut down the heart chakra in order to try and, put some energy into getting some sort of a foundation here, a firm foundation. Look, we have a couple of fours, and the fours are about stability, right? So I feel like you are getting stability, you're on the right path, and it does feel like it is because you're allowing the heart chakra to open. And what that means is you're connecting more with people, or you're sort of letting things go. It feels like you're allowing the heart chakra to open and to add a little bit of love into your life, or, heartfelt moments that maybe you're going to be allowing people to see who you are in terms of your heart. We do have a new beginning here. And so it does feel like that's what was necessary in order to have this new beginning, that you had been suffering in silence for a really long time. And I think it was because you were disconnected or shut down the heart chakra that you stopped feeling things. Maybe you're spending a lot of time by yourself alone, or in this struggle with finding your stability. We do have memories of love here, so it does feel like that the suffering that you've been doing in silence is because of maybe a lost love, or we do have memories of love. So whether that's family, friendship, whatever that is, it does feel like there is a new beginning here coming after a really hard time of suffering in silence, like not telling people what was going on, and that you were worried about your stability possibly, because we do have someone stumbling, right? And then we have stability. So maybe you were stumbling, and now it's going to become easier in the week ahead. But I really do feel it's because you've decided that it's time to open your heart chakra, or you've been doing things that are helping you open your heart chakra. All right. One more card for Leo. We do have infinity. It says unlimited potential, and I love it. It's card number 43, which is a 7, and for me as a reader, 7s are about heaven, divine intervention. And so I feel like that's what's going on here, because we have 4, 4, and 4 in the 43, right? So it feels like the 3 4s are here. You might be seeing 4s possibly, and if you are, and you are in this conflict and defeat energy right now until the week ahead. I feel like the fours are telling you that stability is coming. You're on the right path. I know that it's hard, but you're on the right path, Leo. And I feel like you are about to have some unlimited potential here. But first, it starts with trusting the process, trusting the universe, trusting that the universe is going to keep you in balance. As long as you keep your boundaries tight, I feel like you're okay to open the heart chakra. We don't have to shut our hearts off. We don't have to do that if we don't want to. And keeping boundaries is the way that we can keep our hearts completely wide open. And when we have boundaries, they're for us, right? So we only let in who we want to let in. We have crystals. There's an achievement coming here. We have card number 9. It's because of your wisdom. You have something that is going to make a new beginning a little easier. Let's find out what else is going on here. Tell me more about Leo, please. Let's get some tarot on it. Tell me more about Leo in the week ahead, please. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there we go. An opportunity for stability. I like it. We have the 9 of Wands. And so I feel like you were trapped here for a while, behind the fear wall, feeling exhausted. I just can't make it to the end of this cycle. And I want to say, please don't give up, because I feel like this really tough cycle this particular one is going to end in the week ahead, because I feel there is some sort of an opportunity that's coming that is going to help you with your stability or your making your foundation a little firmer. I want to say that it might, for some of you, be work. It might be, maybe you're looking for a second job, or maybe you're out of work and looking for a job, but this is the beginning of something. So you'll be going into a job at entry level. I want to say it might be back-breaking work. It might be physical work that you're doing here in order to get your firm foundation. We do have the 5 of Swords, and so I feel like it coming up at the heart chakra tells me that there have been arguments and fights, that there have been disagreements and possibly egos. I feel like you have been in isolation. I want to say that maybe you threw down the swords and thought, you know what, I just don't even want to deal with humans anymore. I keep getting hurt. My heart, they keep stabbing me in the heart. They keep, lying to me, not telling me what's going on. Nobody will agree with me and my path. It feels like the heart chakra is opening after a time of being shut down because of the 5 of Swords. It feels like you met resistance everywhere that you went. Now, or anything that you tried to do to open yourself up, I feel like you were met with resistance. We do have the 5 of Swords, and for me, when 1-5 shows up, it is lack, but we do have another 5 here, and when more than 1-5 is in a reading for me, it's telling me that there is going to be quick change here. So I feel like, for some of you who are like, look, I'm in a deep pit of whatever this week, Elsie, I feel like it alleviates next week. It gets a little easier. I want to say don't give up, please, because the 9 of Wands is like the place where somebody's sitting down and resting and like, I don't know if I can go another leg of this race. It feels rather exhausting. Whatever the conflict and defeat, it feels like it's been hammering on you, Leo, that you just can't buy a break. I feel like that break is coming in the week ahead. We do have, there we go, the 10 of Cups. So you are going to experience some happiness here. Something is finally going to go right for you. And I feel like this opportunity, whether it's work or not, whatever the opportunity is, it feels like it's small, but it feels like it's a foot in the door nonetheless. And I feel like it makes you completely elated. I feel like you're really excited about it. You're feeling like at the top of the world because you didn't think that you would ever get out of this hard cycle. We do have the 9 of Swords. You immediately go into the overthink tank. Yeah, the 10 of Cups is here, and so you don't trust it because you've just come out of this really hard place. And whenever you decide to open yourself up, it feels like there's always something here that is going to trip you up. I want to say you go into worry about this, whatever's being offered to you here. It's like you're giving it the side eye. You don't really trust it. You start worrying about, is this really an offer? Is this really the offer I should take? You start talking yourself out of it. So although you're really excited that this energy has come toward you, I feel like you're worried that this isn't going to work out. because I feel like you're sort of on default energy, which tells me that you get disappointed a lot. You end up walking away. So you feel like, okay, well, maybe this is something temporary that I should pay attention to, but it feels like you worry about the future and whether it's permanent. And pentacles are permanent, though. Understand, we plant the pentacle and something's always going to grow, no matter what it is, whether it's love or happiness or abundance of some sort, right? Abundance is a big word. The Eight of Cups is here, and I feel like it feels like you get worried that maybe you might have to walk away from this too. We've got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's something underneath the surface. It's almost like you don't want to believe that it's true. You're trying to have hope through the Seven of Swords that someone's not lying to you or trying to cheat you or trying to get away with something here. But I think it's for real though. I think it is. I feel like something, when you plant this pentacle here, this opportunity is going to grow, and I think it's going to make your financial life a lot easier. This could be a job, this could be a long-term relationship, whatever it is, I feel looking at it as an opportunity. Let's look at some clarification here. Tell me about Leo, please. Why were we in this conflict and defeat? Maybe you're in this energy right now, Leo, where you're still having a hard time believing that things are going to get better, but I do believe there is some sort of an opportunity coming around the corner. Tell me about the Nine of Wands and conflict and defeat, please. We do have the Empress, we have the Five of Swords, and we have the Fool. So it does feel like here that there is abundance, right? There is complete abundance, there's love, there's balance, right? When the Empress shows up, it's like when the Empress is in the room, so are all the queens, and it's very balanced energy. And, you know, the drop of water in the ocean sends a ripple. I want to say that you might know an Empress, and that the Empress might be the one who has put you on this path of this Page of Pentacles here. It feels like this is someone that you know, someone who has maybe taught you something, someone who has shown you kindness, I feel, when everyone else was arguing and fighting with you here, or while you were in this space of feeling like you were isolated, or, you know, it feels like you felt everybody was fighting against you, right? Like there's always differences. There's always something. But I want to say that this person is different. And the Empress, I feel, is somebody who is kind and loving and compassionate, but also someone who's not going to let you take advantage of them, but they're going to share their abundance with you. And the Empress does this simply by being the Empress and doing what they do. So I want to say that while everyone else is fighting with you, that the Empress is trying to convince you, look, you can have this new beginning. You can have this new beginning if you will just get up and keep moving. The Ace of Wands is all you need. You just need one more exciting new beginning or opportunity to make it all feel better. Tell me about this opportunity here, because it is going to help you get some stability here with this firm foundation. And because I'm looking at this triangle on the person's back, it feels like it's like back-breaking work or something that you need to be strong for. It feels like somebody is going to give you an opportunity here. It could be for work. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's something that comes in here. So there is something that comes in here with the Knight of Swords. It's a lot of information. The Queen of Swords is here, which tells me that they're very straight up with you. They just somebody throws you this opportunity, and I feel like you catch it. As the Queen of Wands, feminine or masculine, I feel like you stand up, you're counted, you speak about it, you're very thank you for this opportunity. I feel like you're very honest. I really need this opportunity. I want to say this opportunity grows to the Nine of Pentacles. So the opportunity could be to begin your own business, or maybe you, instead of being a construction worker, you want to be somebody who is, the planner on the site, or maybe you're going to get a promotion to do that. Or it feels like it goes from the Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles really quickly. You get your stability, you get your confidence back, you start pulling in money that you never thought you would pull in before. These people see you as a good fit, because you are someone who's very honest and speaks out. You liberate yourself, and you do that with everybody around you. So I feel like this Page of Pentacles is leading to the Nine because you make this really big decision to move forward here. Tell me about the heart chakra and the Five of Swords, please, for Leo. Heart chakra and the Five of Swords. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We do have the Justice card. We have the Three of Swords. And the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is what's happened here. And that's what I thought it was, that you've had some sort of significant, heartbreaking conversation with somebody who set you back. Somebody told you something that about you that shut your heart down. It feels like somebody really gutted you in maybe a loving, kind way. And I say those things, I know that they're opposites of each other, but I want to say that the person who did it, you may have been married to, or you may have been dating very seriously. It feels like somebody gutted you. Like it feels like you don't trust anybody and you're into winning at any cost because somebody, I feel, shut down your heart chakra. I feel like you're going to get balance in that. I feel like you're going to get karmic healing. I feel like you're going to clean this slate here. Somebody's giving you an opportunity to make a change, to do something differently and make a change in your life. And I feel like this Libra energy here, this balance here is what you need to heal the Three of Swords, the disappointment, whatever shut down the heart chakra. I feel you are getting justice here and you're going to start feeling those feelings. We have the Five of Cups now. I feel like the Five of Cups is telling me that there's sadness and heartbreak in the past. And I feel like that is about to change because justice is here. You're about to get your karmic justice and truth is going to come to the surface. I feel like with the 5 and the 3, we've got 8, that you're kind of been stuck here for a while with this heart chakra that was shut down. Everybody keeps being terrible to you. You just threw down the swords and walked away and said, I'm not ever feeling that again. So I feel like this is something that is needed here. I feel like the 5 of Cups is needed because I think you need to purge some sadness in order to get your balance. I feel like you need to purge your sad feelings or your feelings of disappointment or brokenheartedness. So let's get back to the good stuff here. And I feel like what's going on with the good stuff here is that somebody really sees your potential. They see you as a leader, and that's why they're giving you this job. I feel like that makes you really happy. Tell me about the 10 of Cups. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the Page of Wands, and we have the 3 of Wands. So it does feel like the reason that you're getting this opportunity is because of reasons of expansion. I feel like somebody really likes you. Like somebody sees you, they see through you, that even though you've hardened the exterior and maybe you're not very expressive, maybe you don't show anybody your feelings on the surface because you're scared of getting hurt. I feel like somebody sees through you. Somebody sees through you and sees your kindness, your compassion, and your love. And I feel like that's the reason why you get this opportunity, because they see you or feel you as 10 Cups, as somebody, and it's usually that way for people who have been hurt over and over again. They are usually the kindest souls. I feel like this new beginning or this new path is going to lead you possibly to, opening up the heart chakra. The Queen of Cups is here, showing your affection, showing that you're kind, showing that you're compassionate. I feel like it's about to change you, and I feel like you're trying to scoot away though. It feels like with the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords that you have bad memories of people disconnecting from you. It's like you still don't believe that this is true, this new opportunity. Whether it's love or a job or whatever it is, you still don't believe that somebody's going to hang around. And so I feel like you feel like you want to run. You feel like you want to run because somebody's being super kind to you and giving you a new opportunity, a new path to walk on, and which is going to help you with your stability, right? We see these two things here. The expansion and the new path helps us with the 4, right? The 4 Wands. Tell me about the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. We have the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Cups, and we have the 3 of Cups. I feel like you're closed off to the 10 Cups right now. And it feels like you're ready to run from the 10 Cups. Anything that looks good or promising or happy or makes your heart happy, it's like you automatically retreat from it because you've got this. You've had a hard life. You've had a hard time up to here, Leo. That's what I feel. The 4 of Pentacles tells me that you are not being vulnerable about the 10 of Cups. We do have the 3 of Cups here. And it feels like you're going to meet a whole new group of people that are going to teach you that it's okay, because you will meet people here that are going to celebrate your accomplishments. It's what makes you trust the 10 of Cups, I feel. Yeah, it feels like it's a moment of alchemy for you to feel your feelings feelings, Knight of Cups, and stop being alone with your feelings. I feel like these people, this group of people, this new group of people that you're meeting here that are going to give you this opportunity, I feel like you go into that feeling very closed-minded, closed off, shutting down. I feel like you're holding on to the Ten of Cups and you really want it, but I feel like you're really scared that it's not going to work out. I think that it is, because Temperance is here. It is the moment of alchemy for you to feel these feelings and meet these people who are just very kind. And so I feel like it brings you probably out of hermit mode here. Yeah, it is. I feel it's a place of work. It does feel like somebody's giving you work and you're going to run with it. It's about to get really great. Look, you go from the Page to the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which tells me everything is changing. Everything in your workspace, everything is changing. Someone is about to see what a hard worker you are, and that maybe you're the subject matter expert on that work. But I want to say that with the Wheel of Fortune here, it is fortunate things. It's fortunate change. It's time, my friend. It's time for you to open your heart and feel safe about opening your heart. This is a good thing. It feels like you don't trust it, but I want to say that you've been hoping for it or trying to manifest it, and here it is. It's going to end up being a Ten of Pentacles situation, whatever the situation is. We've got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Tell me about this unlimited potential. That's why you're getting this, because somebody here sees unlimited potential in you. The universe has got their eye on you with this infinity sign here, and it's card number 7, which is the universe is meddling in your life now. It looks like things are about to get very fortunate for you. Yeah, and it's going to surprise you, I think. We've got 10 Pentacles coming out here. We've got the Judgment card. The reason this is going to show up out of nowhere. I feel like it's going to show up out of nowhere. You weren't expecting it, but I feel like it's the Empress who maybe tells somebody about you, or says this is a really good person for the job, or this person told you something that allowed you to get through the Five of Swords and begin again. They allowed you or helped you through this really hard time in your life. With the unlimited potential, we do have the Judgment card. You're making a really big decision about this new opportunity that's popping up here, and got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Seven of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Wands. So it does feel like this could be a place you've worked before. It could be. It's something that you already know or something that you've done before. So you could feel like you're going back to the drawing board, but I don't think you are. I think this is another level of what you usually do. But I feel like you're making a really big decision that's going to change your life in terms of your foundation. So we do have the Ace of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like what is under the surface or what's being concealed is the Ace of Cups. Look, I'm not saying that you're not going to meet someone new at the job. And it feels like it's something that it puts passion in your heart, but you're cautiously optimistic, I want to say, with the Seven of Swords, keeping your optimism under the surface. The Knight of Wands is here telling me that you're really excited, really prepared to jump in feet first and take this opportunity, but you are going to be cautiously optimistic here, because there we go. We started out with the Nine of Wands, and there it is, right? Because you're still a little bit behind the fear wall and you're really exhausted at this point because you've been through so much. But I feel like things are about to get better, my friend. I feel like things are about to get a lot better in terms of work, because you've worked on yourself. You're now being rewarded from the work you've done on yourself here. It is divine timing for things to change and get better. It's the moment of alchemy. And I feel like this whole thing with the Ace of Cups being here is going to open up your heart. It's going to make you realize that people really are kind. You are going to find a kind group of people who aren't going to try and hurt you. And I feel like this is a different day in your life as we go into the week ahead. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I will go, but I'll be back because I'm always back, Leo. Thank you. Bye-bye.